back. Also, wait, can we just talk about something for a second? Because I literally was on my YouTube statistics. Guys, I have 103 hours of watch time. So thank you so much for everybody who's been watching. I literally love you all. And some beautiful comments as well. People saying, great advice. I've been binge watching all your videos. Good luck with your channel. I decided to not make any excuses this year and started to basically show up as being a content creator. So thank you for sharing this video, new subscriber. So I'm really, really happy. Thank you so much for subscribing. I can see all the comments. I see all the love, and this is pushing me to show up every day and do this. So thank you. But today I wanted to chat about independence in a relationship. Now, you're probably like, what do you know with my young face? I'm almost 30. And I want to say that I have been in quite a few long-term relationships. Some were toxic, some were healthy, some were great. I've learned a lot. I have learned a lot, and I think that it's only fair that I share the advice that I have experienced and what I've been through. Now, this may range for anybody else, but I think that independence in a relationship is so important. I see couples, it gives me the biggest ick. I see couples where they do every single thing together. Every single thing. All of their hobbies, all of their friends are the same. Just like they're just two people as one. For me personally, trust me, I love doing the things that my partner does and enjoying the things that they do. I want to be someone who's very similar to me in terms of like they want to exercise. They want to be healthy. They want to, I'm like, what do I even do with my life apart from going to the gym? Build businesses, be driven, that kind of thing. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing. I definitely don't want somebody to be doing everything that's the same to me because I would feel suffocated. And I'd be like, get your own fucking hobbies. Get your own things. Like, go and do something with your boys. So, independence is such a big thing. And it's like, I reckon it comes down to self-respect. Maintaining your own identity, your own interests, and your own goals while being with someone is so important. Oh, so important. Because, and I'll tell you why. I'm currently seeing someone. I've got my own life, my own routines, my own passions alongside our relationship. So I do not make this person the center of my universe because guess who's the center of my universe? Me. I'm the fucking center. Not them, not anybody else. I'm the center of my own universe because I'm the only person that I should be looking after. The best relationship that you should have is with who? Yourself. So I'm constantly caring about myself first, and that's not me being selfish or disrespectful. If I have boundaries, if I have days where I need to take self-care, if I have days where I need to just have alone time and do me, if I have days where I need to just work on my business, if I have days where I want to go see my friends and do those things rather over my relationship, trust me, they're all going to come first. All of those things, my friends were here way before he was. My family, my hobbies, my business, all of these things. They're all going to come first. And I know that people are like, oh, you should put your partner first. Da, 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 da. It's like, I can understand that you're going to spend a lot of time with this person and it's going to be the rest of your life and da, 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 whatever. No, sorry, they won't be the first priority. I'll be the first priority. And then all these other things will be the first priority. And then they can be. Because as soon as you start putting someone, one, on a pedestal, and two, above your own needs, you lose yourself. And I've done that time and time again. I have not, what I've done in relationships in the past, and I know this, is that I will, put them on a pedestal, cater to them. I remember with my first boyfriend, he was like, second boyfriend, sorry. I wouldn't even count you first. It was 4 years was my first relationship, but it was like 16 to 20. And it's like, Does that even count? That was like puppy love, right? My first actual relationship, I would say, we were together for 2.5 years. He was very entrepreneurial. I think he's probably going to be a millionaire to this day. Like, good on him. Like, I hope he is. But I sat in the back seat because I was like, oh, well, my dreams can sit on hold because I know that you could achieve yours. And I just put everything behind him, betting that he would do well in life, rather than putting myself first and my hobbies first. And then it took me a really long time once I got out of that relationship. I was single for 2.5 years after that, put me off relationships, and took me like when I broke up with him, I was like, oh, thank God. I can have the bed to myself. I can hang out with the girls whenever I want. I can like book a trip for whenever I want. Not that he was ever controlling or anything, but I just was like, oh, thank God I just don't have to like think about somebody else. And that was because I never put myself first. So I think that independence is a great thing. Independence isn't selfish. It's going to be a form of self-love. It shows that you value yourself, especially to your partner, or if you're dating somebody new or whatever. You value your time, the life that you're building, and that you're choosing someone because you want them, not because you need them. And that's the difference, is because like when I'm with the guy that I'm currently seeing, and like it's only early days, I literally feel like, yeah, I want you, but like if you want to leave at any time, I'm really not bothered. Like I actually am not bothered, and I won't be bothered. It hurt a little bit, don't get me wrong, but I actually just won't care because I have a business to build. My life is so full. I have great friends. I'm not really scared of being alone. I think that also comes down to another thing, is that some people get into relationships because they are scared of being alone. And they think that if there was somebody else, that person's going to fulfill that emptiness that they feel within themselves. Sorry, I'm going to tell you this, and I have done it, and I've been that person. You need to do it for yourself. You need to go fill up your cup. You need to go and make your life so full, so fun, so beautiful. And you need to do that for yourself, because when the right person comes along, they're going to fall in love with your overflow, not the fact that they have to pour into your empty cup. Have you ever had to pour into someone's empty cup? It is so fucking draining. So why would you put that on somebody else? It is so draining to pour into an empty cup. I've done it. I've had boyfriends where I've done it too. And yeah, I think that is probably maybe why he likes me, is because my life is good. I said to him on our first date, he actually asked me, no boys ever asked me this on a first date. We were walking and he goes, so what are your thoughts on dating and that kind of thing? And I said, look, I'm really happy. I was like, my life is good. Like it was weird because I just felt like when I met him, I was in a stage of my life where I was like, and I know it sounds so cliche, but I was really content with being alone for the rest of my life. And it wasn't even like, oh my God, I'm going to be so alone for the rest of my life. I was like, oh my God, thank God I'm going to be alone. I don't have to deal with anybody for the rest of my life. Like, I'm like, I can now just do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. And I was like, totally okay with it. I was like, it's going to be good. Like, every time I've been alone, life's been pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Anyway, we met and I was like, oh, well, this is interesting. I was like, this wasn't really in the plan, but he's also a really nice person. So I gave him the chance to like go on a date with him, and, I wanted to get to know him more. I was very intrigued. And yeah, he asked me that on the first date and I was like, my life is good. I was like, I'm happy. I've got good friends. I'm like focused on my training. I've got my business. I'm pretty good. I just, if I was going to be with anybody, they need to add value. And that's it. And that's how I feel about it. Because I'm so independent and, I don't really feel like the need to be with anybody. If I want to be with someone, I want to be with them because I want them, not because I need it, because I don't feel that need for it, and that's why a part of me, and it's not like a coldness to it, but yeah, like I said, if he wants to leave at any time, he can he can go. If you find someone better or that he feels like is more aligned to him, go. Like, go be with that person and figure that connection out with them. But I don't really have time for anything else but me, you know? And I think that's what I'm just doing. I'm just putting myself first and putting my business first. I'm putting everything else first. Every decision I make is about me. And I think that's a healthy place to start, a healthy place to be. And I expect him to do the exact same. Genuinely. I hope he does the same. I hope he has a full life. I hope he has friends, things going on for him that I don't even need to worry about, because I don't want to be the person fulfilling that for them. And from what I see, he does. And, you know, I've dated my last boyfriend that I had, actually the last two guys I was seeing. The last guy I was seeing for like 8 months, he had no friends. He had nothing. He had nobody. It was weird. It was actually really weird. He's just a very antisocial creature, and he kind of wanted me to be like that. So anytime we would spend time together, it was like he put me in this container of just like, it has to be me and him all the time, one-on-one, and that's it. Like, we don't go in to social events. We don't meet other people. We don't do any of these things. It was a real, excuse me, I just kicked my tripod. It was a really weird experience, to be honest. And then the second guy that I was with, I feel like he had kind of like he was really good at speaking to people because he did sales, but he was just like, he genuinely put, and as said, like, he would say it all the time, I hate people. I just don't want to have to deal with them. Like, I've got my friends and I'm good. And it was kind of like isolating, to be honest. A lot of them isolated me, and I'm just really not like that. I love meeting new people. I love talking. I love sharing new experiences. I am a free spirit. I'm an Aquarius, and we are in Aquarius season at the moment. Yes, this is why life feels so good, because we're in Aquarius season. And I'm a humanitarian, so that means that I love humans, I serve humans, and I care for the planet, and I care for the earth, and I care for, serving others. So, of course, when people isolate me from people, my battery feels dead. I get charged by being around people. I can't be around people all the time, and I especially cannot be around people that complain a lot. That really freaking drains me. But if I'm around people who are positive energy, great to be around, I like laugh a lot around them, I get charged by those situations. I get charged by good moments, authentic moments, just like wholesome times, wholesome conversations. I get charged by all of that. Like, I'll have a conversation with somebody in a supermarket for 20 minutes, some random person, and I'll be like, oh, my day is so good. I just had the best day ever. That's kind of like how my mind works. So to be with somebody who doesn't support that and allow that, then I'm sorry that like they can also go as well. And that's just what you need to figure out for yourself. Sorry, this isn't about me, but I'm giving you some stories and some context. But I think that please make sure that you have your own hobbies. Please make sure you have your own goals that are separate to what you and your partner want to do together. You need to have something that's going to drive you and wake you up every day, make you want to wake up every day. And if you don't have that, you like don't have purpose, then you start looking for your partner to give you purpose, and you expect them to fill something in you that you don't have. And I have done that before. I've been that person. The times where I haven't had purpose, I'm like too focused on what they're doing all the time. Like, I was going to say something silly and be like, if I ever get married, I want 2 houses. Like, my husband can live in the other house and I'll live in my house. And he can come and see me when I want to see him. I'm only joking. I would never do that to him. Maybe. No, I wouldn't. But what I am saying there is that have independence. Have your own thing going for you. Because I think it's a fucking ick when you don't. And we're all about being bosses, boss bitches, confident, strong, have self-trust. This is what this whole channel is about. So you better have a life that's so full. And if you're single right now and you're listening to this, go and have a life that's so full. And I can promise you, when you're in that energy of just like doing your fucking thing, doing your thing, not worrying about trying to find Mr. Perfect or Mr. Right, I guarantee you that right person will just come along at the right moment. The universe gives you not what you want, just who you are. So it will reflect back where you are. So if you're like, oh, I just really want to be in a relationship, I really need it. It's like desperation. You're just being desperate to the universe. The universe, I think that's why every kind of relationship I've ever started, it have always been moments where I've like never wanted it. Like I just was like, and they always say that that's when it comes along. Like, I'm like, I don't want to be with you. Like, I'm actually put off by you. Nah, I don't think like that. I'm just kind of like, I don't want this. And then they kind of grow on me and I'm like, oh, maybe I do want this. We'll see. I'm also in a season where I don't know what I want going forward. I try, honestly, like where me and this guy are currently at is I even told him, I was like, let's just go snail pace. Even if we could even go slower than snail pace would be great. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't want to, like for me it feels overwhelming thinking about the future, thinking about titles, thinking about having to incorporate somebody else into my life, because I am really free-spirited. I do change my mind a lot. I want to go to different places and experience different things. So I never want to feel contained, and especially in every relationship I've ever been in, it's made me feel like that. So that's why I'm like, I'm independent. I've got my own thing going on. I don't feel like, yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned something from me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.